As the summer comes to an end and fall slowly creeps up on us, I feel like things are going really fast. We are already a month away from Halloween. The month after that is Thanksgiving, and then after that are the holidays. And things are not getting any cheaper nowadays. It's because of this that I partnered with Samsung on their newest campaign, which is the Discover Samsung event, and that is basically a fall sale that they're having, one of the biggest sales that they've had on the site in like a long time. So just so you guys are aware, there are a lot of things on sale, and there's stuff for household needs, there's gaming, there's entertainment, there's mobile, there's honestly just so much. But I decided to go through all the products that Samsung told us about and picked 5 that I think are a great deal if you're one of my viewers. If you enjoy gaming and entertainment as well as some mobile stuff, then you're probably gonna want to listen to this list. But wait, there's more. So since this is in partnership with Samsung, they are giving my viewers 2-day early access to a lot of these sales.
With the addition of 2, count 'em, 2.
So how does this work? So basically the sale starts on September 11th to the 17th. But if you're watching this video before then, you will be getting access to this starting September 8th, and you'll still be able to use the links till the 17th. So before we get right into it, I just want to be completely transparent with you guys. These are affiliate links, which means that the channel does get a little bit of a kickback. Right now, the channel is not monetized, so any support that you could show through those affiliate links is greatly appreciated. And if you don't have the cash to do that, leaving a sub would be great, leaving a thumbs up. Any of that would be very helpful because it'll help push the video in the algorithm, and then we could eventually monetize the channel. So let's start with mobile. As you guys know, I really do enjoy mobile gaming. I made that whole video, which I think is the best video on the channel, or most viewed video on the channel, about mobile controllers for when you're on the go and you want to play on your phone. And for a great mobile experience, you need to have a great phone. Samsung currently has 3 flagships: their Galaxy S23 line, their Galaxy Fold 5, and their Galaxy Flip 5. All these products are great choices if you're trying to game on the go, or if you just need a really reliable phone, because they really are made so well. I really do enjoy them. If I wasn't an Apple head, I would have a Samsung for sure. And I've honestly only heard good things from people who daily drive a Samsung device. So we have 2 bundles off the bat. The first one being the Z Fold 5 or the S23 Ultra. If you purchase either of those, you will be eligible to get a Galaxy Watch 6 for $99, which honestly is a great price. The Galaxy Watches are one of like the best types of smartwatches in the game at the moment, and getting one for $99 compared to like a $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 Apple product. The next bundle is also available for the Z Fold 5, the S29 Ultra, but it also includes the Tab S9 Ultra or the Tab S9 Plus. If you get any of these products, you also will be able to purchase the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro for only $50, which again is another no-brainer to me. I don't see why you wouldn't pick up a nice pair of headphones for your smartphone, especially if you're gaming on the go. I do love to have a nice pair of headphones to just put in my ears when I'm on the go and be able to focus in on whatever I'm playing. Speaking of Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, they're actually doing a separate promotion for that where you can save $50 or 22% off, and the price is only $179. So these are their top-of-the-line mobile headphones. They feature active noise cancellation, and they also give you a 360-degree sound, which, if you guys are familiar, it actually sounds very similar to Apple's spatial audio feature that they offer in only the Pro headphones. So if you take advantage of the sale, you basically get something very similar to that, but it's on sale for $50 cheaper. Why not go for it? And also, just to round out the mobile section, I do want to point out that they have some special trade-in deals if you're getting rid of your old phone and you want to trade up to something more current. Yay! So right here, it's listed that you could save 58% off a Galaxy Z Fold 5, again, favorite phone, and save up to $1,000 with their enhanced trade-in program. And in addition to that, you also get an upgrade on the storage of the phone that you're purchasing for free. The promo price is starting at $800, which again, just sounds like a great deal. They also have one for the S23. This one says 81% off Galaxy S23 devices, and you could save up to $800 with the enhanced trade-in program. Promo price starts at $149 for the S23. So obviously it'll go a little bit higher depending on which model you're looking for. So the audio file was corrupted for the rest of this video, so basically from here out is just a separate day. I want to make sure you guys get what you need from this event, so let's get back into it. So this is something a little bit more niche, but I figured I'd put it in here for people who are into PC gaming or maybe even enjoy editing like myself. Samsung has a lot of promotions going on for storage, so they actually have 40% off the 970 EVO Plus NVMe M.2 SSD. This model is going to be for 250 gigabytes, and you're saving 20 bucks. That is $29 total. You should invest in an SSD if you don't have one. If you're running low on space in your computer or you need more space in your PlayStation, this is something to definitely look into. And they also have sales for external SSDs. They had two promos that I thought were interesting. One of them was 34% off the portable SSD T7 Touch USB. So this is a 2 terabyte model. You're going to be saving $100, which now makes it $189. And they also have 38% off the 1 terabyte model, which saves you $60 and makes it $99 even. I personally use I believe the T5, an older one, for my editing on my Mac. These are much better with faster read and write speeds, and you get the added fingerprint sensor, which locks it. That way only you can access the data that's on those drives. Okay, so let's talk monitors. There'll be a whole bunch on sale during this event, but for early access, they have 3 that will be on sale in the Odyssey line of products. They have the Odyssey OLED G9, they have the Odyssey Neo G9, and then they will have the Odyssey G9 QLED. So all of these are super ultra wide monitors. They're great for gaming, especially if you want a wider point of view when you're playing first person shooters. So you'll be able to save 6% on the Odyssey OLED, and that may sound like a little bit, but that actually equates to $100, making it $16.99. Then there's the Odyssey Neo, which you're actually able to save 27%, saving you $600 and making the promo price $15.99, which is a big amount of money. I know it's an expensive monitor, but you don't typically see this much money taken off on these types of products. Then there's the Odyssey G9 QLED, which you'll be able to save 33% off or $500, and the promo price is only $99.99. If you're looking for a really good monitor with all the latest features for gaming, this is something to get because all these types of monitors are always expensive and you rarely see the big dips like this until they're practically obsolete. So definitely consider that if you're purchasing. Okay, TVs, guys. TVs are my bread and butter. I game on my TV. I'm primarily a console gamer. I watch tons of YouTube, movies, everything on my TV. So I had to make sure I pointed out some sales here. They have 2 bundles, and one of them saves you $300 when you purchase a 55-inch or bigger 2023 TV with a qualifying soundbar, which again, I'll note in the description. And they also have a bundle where you could save $800 when you purchase a 2023 83-inch S90C OLED TV and a Galaxy Z Fold 5. So if you're due for that upgrade on your phone and it's time to upgrade on your TV, this is the time to purchase.
It is time.
The difference between an OLED and LED is basically an LED is made with a backlight that dims certain areas and brightens certain areas depending on what you're watching. An OLED TV actually has each individual pixel lighting up or dimming depending on what you're watching. So that gives you a lot darker colors and a lot better contrast in the long run. And OLED TVs have gotten so good over time. One of the biggest concerns with this technology was burn-in, which is basically if something is on the screen long enough, it burns into the TV. But most people don't experience that until years and years and years until it's time to upgrade to the newest TV anyway. So these last couple of things aren't on the early access list, but I figured I'd mention them for the main sale because they're definitely something to consider. They have 2 different TVs that will be on sale. The first one is for the QN85C Neo QLED 4K TV, which saves you up to $1,200 and up to 32% off. The promo price starts at $11.99, which if you're saving over $1,000 and you want a high-end TV, definitely is something to look into. And then the next one is for their S90C OLED TV. For a 55-inch, you can save 21% off, which saves you $400, leaving this one at the $14.99 mark, which again, I just finished explaining OLED. OLED is very desirable to some people and they don't want to shove out the cash. So if you're one of those people, definitely take advantage of these types of sales because they only come every once in a while. Okay, so lastly, this is something I find very important for any entertainment area, and that is a soundbar or a sound system. If you haven't experienced a soundbar, you really need to, because I lived my whole life until I got like a cheap soundbar and it was a game changer, and then eventually I upgraded to like a good soundbar and I was like, geez, this is a different experience than like I'm at the movies. The first soundbar I noticed that was a pretty good deal overall was for the Q990C. This one is a Dolby Atmos soundbar. It has 11.1.4 channels. This is 25% off, which means you save $250, and the promo price is $749. They also have their HWQ900C, which is a 7.1.2 channel soundbar with Dolby Atmos, and you could save $300 or 21% off for the promo price of $1,099. If you guys don't know what Dolby Atmos is, basically what it is just a technology that they developed to fire sound upwards in a house, and it bounces off the ceiling and kind of gives you a faux surround sound effect. It's actually really convincing, especially for smaller rooms, smaller areas. It does a great job of doing all that a surround sound system would do without spending as much money. So we covered phones, we covered storage, we did some monitors, TVs, and soundbars. That's 5 different categories right there. There are so many more other items on sale. I mentioned primarily things that were on early access, but I will be linking other things that will just be part of the sale in the description for your ease of use. There might even be some stuff in the description that I didn't even mention that I just thought you guys might enjoy or find interesting. So definitely check that out if you guys are looking to upgrade some items in your house. And again, if you aren't in the market for anything new, just leaving a thumbs up to let me know you enjoyed the video, or send it to a friend, or just subscribe so you know when I'm making more videos. I hope this video helped at least one person out there so they got a good deal. I know things are hard nowadays, and I know things are just getting more expensive. Once again, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time for the next video.